started doing that. Oh, it doesn't start until.
All right, this meeting of the Mahwah Board of Education is open to members of the public to be physically present. Members of the public that attend will be asked to follow the same procedures as all other visitors to our schools. Those procedures can be found on the agenda page of our website. Additionally, the board meeting will be live streamed for viewing purposes only. Anyone wishing to view the meeting may do so via Zoom. Webinar ID for this meeting is 853-0524-1009, and the required password is 859135. All right, I call this meeting to order. We need a roll call, please. Ms. Yuramoto.
Mr. De Silva,
Here.
Mr. Kazmarski, Mr. Coughlin,
Here.
Mr. Gallo,
Here.
Ms. Davanero, Mr. Houston,
Here.
Mr. Hughes,
Here.
Mrs. Ting Jansen,
Here.
Dr. Morthy.
Here. Adequate notice of the agenda for this meeting has been provided to the Ridgewood News and the Record, specifying that the Mahwah Board of Education will meet on February 25th, 2026 at Betsy Ross School, 20 Malcolm Road, Mahwah, New Jersey. A copy was filed with the Township Clerk. Salute to the flag. Mr. Hughes, would you lead us today, please?
Absolutely. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we do require a brief executive session at the beginning. I need a motion to recess to executive session. Mr. De Silva, second by Mr. Hughes. We should be back in about 10 minutes. Thank you.
Congratulations, what happened?
Special election on the 11th.
I keep forgetting.
All right, motion to reconvene to public action meeting. Mr. Hughes, second by Mr. Copland. All right, agenda questions. Please limit your questions at this time to resolutions under new business on this agenda. As a matter of fairness, you ask to limit your questions to no more than one and your remarks to no longer than 3 minutes. If you're here representing a group, please identify yourself, the group, and your position in the group. If you're here as an individual, please provide your name and address. All right, I need a motion to open the meeting to the public. Ms. Ting Jansen, and second by Mr. De Silva. All right, we are officially open to the public. Please specify your resolution you're referring to in your question.
So I'm gonna break the rules a little bit. We're all friends here. Sorry. Robert Ferguson, 23 Apple Terrace. Just want to come real quick this evening and introduce myself to those of you who don't know me. I am now the liaison from the Town Council to the Board of Education.
We'll slide you under a committee report, so
There you
it's
go.
fine.
As the last member of the council with kids in the school, it kind of was appropriate that they chose me to be that person. So I'm looking forward to working with the school board, the town, huge fans of you guys, and we've had a number of partnerships together over the years. So appreciate everything you guys do, both administration and the board itself. So thank you from the town council. One other quick thing, I guess, and this is not as a council member, this is a dad with kids in the school system. And please take this as constructive criticism. I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm not an education expert. I'm not a teacher. I have no education background. But I am a learner. I have 20 years of experience as a student. And over the years of learning, I think I've become pretty good at it. And what I'm seeing in our schools right now, especially at the middle school, is concerning to me as a parent. It's concerning to my family, and it's concerning to a lot of other parents. And I'm talking about iReady. I believe, and that this is just the information I have from my children, they're spending far too much time testing. Way too much time testing. My daughter, who is in 6th grade, she has 20 minutes of iReady every single day in math since the beginning of the year. 20 minutes a day, every day. During that time, the teacher's not teaching, they're just taking tests. My feeling is that's just not the right way to do this. And I think iReady probably has a point, has a purpose. I think it's being overutilized. I think the data you might be getting from it is skewed. I know for a fact that my children have tuned it out. They don't take it seriously anymore. I know other students who just go and hit one answer, A for everything. It's too much. And I know I'm not the first person to say this, and I want to make sure that that's clear. This is not, shouldn't be news to anybody. Between my wife and other parents, we mention this again and again. And I'm sure there's a purpose for it. There's definitely a reason why we have it. I think it's it has the potential to be a very good barometer of student progress and how things are going. I think that's what it's been sold as. But to have it every day, or even every week, feels like too much. It feels like more testing and less learning. So I would just ask, respectfully, take a look at it. Really review it, and come back to parents with other options. Because I think it's really starting to get to the point where there are a number of parents who are burnt out with it, and the kids are tuning it out. And so, thank you. I don't want to end on a low note. I look forward to working with you guys this year, but I did want to bring that up, and thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Ferguson, and welcome as our liaison. We do appreciate it. And regarding your comments, certainly we appreciate the feedback. And as chair of curriculum instruction, I can tell you that we, with all things that we try and we utilize, there will be good things and some things that perhaps need to be looked at. So, and I'm sure that we can have some further conversations about that. But thank you for your feedback.
Thank you.
Sure. Mr. Ferguson, thank you for what you shared. I think I want to kind of start with some of the logistics, and I think that will provide some context. Along the lines of the frequency that you shared, let me tell you what the expectation is, and then I'm going to go to your frequency, because the frequency that you shared, I'm going to tell you, is too much, right? So along the lines of testing, there's two different experiences with iReady. There's the benchmark testing that happens 3 times a year, once in September, once in January, once in May, I believe. And during those times, we get comprehensive information and data about the kids. What you're referring to on that weekly experience, I believe the number now is it's 20 to 30 minutes for the week, not for the day. So what I'm going to tell you is I will absolutely look into that specific experience, because they should not be on iReady every single day. But I do want, which I think people, and understandably so, if you're frustrated, it's concerning when a kid comes home and shares X, Y, or Z with you, and you're like, wait a second, you're going to school and you're on a computer that's disconnected from the teacher for X number of times. But I think, and I'm going to try to keep this as brief as possible, the iReady platform has given the teachers information that we've never had before, meaning we've been able to, especially at the secondary level, get comprehensive data on kids as opposed to teaching to the whole. So I've been able to witness going into classrooms, teachers meeting with kids in small groups that we've seen at the elementary level that is proven to work and really build their skills. That being said, again, they should not be on iReady every single day. That is not okay. So we're going to take a look at that, but along the lines of the fatigue, I think the fatigue is in a place of, if that is taking place, which it shouldn't be, that will be addressed. On the flip side, what I shared, because I know you referenced your wife and other parents, we spoke at the HSO executive meeting about this as well. What I've shared with other parents, and this is not being flippant or anything like that, sometimes kids do experience things in schools that they're not enjoying. That being said, I want our kids to enjoy their schooling, so I'm not just saying, well, do it because I said so, but I also look at the value of the information that we receive. And what I can tell you is the growth that's been shown, and we're doing it with 2,000 kids. Are there kids who are just clicking along? I'm sure. But are there other kids most kids that are taking it seriously? There are, and we're getting good data. But with any, as Dr. Morthy said, with any program, it's our obligation to evaluate and make sure that it's done to the level that needs to be done, and we need to make sure that we're getting information that's valid as well. So I appreciate you sharing what you're sharing, and I do think it's important for us to talk directly to the parents on the purpose and worth, because I think there's a validity to that as well.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, motion to close the meeting to the public. Mr. Houston, and second by Mr. Gallo. All right, our Mahwah student representative report this evening.
So thank you very much for having me. All right, so what's going on with the school? So Mikey Brannick scored his 1,000th career point on Saturday at the Hawthorne basketball game. Indoor percussion had their first competition at West Milford High School on Saturday, and they came in 3rd place with the show called Double Beat. School musical Something Rotten is coming up, and it is called Something Rotten. I'm not just making that up. Senior citizen performance is on Wednesday, and the opening performance is Thursday, March 5th. Most winter sports are starting the state tournament Thursday. This is the first round for basketball. Hockey won their first round of states against Fair Lawn High School, and they play Friday. Robotics is gearing up for its competition. Saturday, the Harlem Wizards are going to Rampa Ridge for the project graduation. The Winter Guard is in their 3rd competition in South Brunswick. And finally, the Winter Percussion will be competing at John F. Kennedy High School in Woodbridge. That's it. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
All right, great, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for taking all my stuff.
You got plenty, Dr. DeToro. Here you go. And it's your turn. Superintendent's report.
You know, let's start with this one. You need to take the first slide down.
I got it, right?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Have a good night, bud.
Goodbye.
So in our continued commitment to making sure that not only our school community is informed on the things that are happening,
that are happening in the district, we wanted to make sure that the community at large gets information from our district. So this should be or will be in your mailboxes very soon. It's another Thunderbird Times edition. It's our winter edition. which is kind of a big deal. And it really showcases a number of things. The first thing, the number one priority, is our continued efforts to get information out to the community about the referendum. So that's in not only my message, but also Dr. Morthy's message, I believe. So it's my hope that people do get a chance to read the information. Also, it's incredible the celebrations that are happening across the schools. It's hard to keep up with the wonderful things that are happening at each of the schools. That's why Dr. Fair and I do our very best to spotlight things at each meeting, but it's a great way for us to put it in one place so our community as a whole gets a chance to see the success, whether in the classroom, on the fields, or in our performance areas, the successes that they're seeing. So that's my first thing. My other three have been taken, but it's worth repeating. So congratulations to Mikey Brannick on the 1,000 points. It's a tremendous accomplishment. He still has some time to go, so it's my hope that he continues to be successful, as well as the boys team as a whole. And best of luck to the boys and the girls team. I believe the boys are away tomorrow, and the girls are at home. The girls game, I believe, is at 4:15 at home. Also, congratulations to our hockey team. As we all know, we are in connection with Lyndhurst and Paramus as well. But as you can see, the most important name is right in the middle, which is Mahwah. They are doing extremely well. They advanced to the next round of the state sectional tournament. And then last but certainly not least, oh, it's not up there. Last but certainly not least is our indoor percussion. They had a great performance in third place for double beat, and we wish them the best of luck as the year goes on. So congratulations.
I'm just gonna jump on here. All right, cool. So you'll see here, this is Finn's mission. And you'll see Joyce Kilmer listed on the leaderboard. So congratulations to Joyce Kilmer School for making it to the New Jersey leaderboard for Finn's mission completion, listed in the top 20 schools in New Jersey. Named after a young congenital heart defect survivor, Finn, who serves as an ambassador for the Kids Heart Challenge. Students recently participated in what's called Finn's Mission, which is a way for students to learn more about heart health while supporting the mission of the American Heart Association. Students and their families through this program learn hands-only CPR and the warning signs of a stroke. So big shout out to Dina Scuderi and Jennifer Fitzgerald, teachers over at JK, who actively encourage students to watch and engage with the hands-only CPR and warning signs of stroke videos. With 37 Finn's mission completions and 46 families who also watch the hands-only CPR, we can estimate that they have helped to create approximately 221 lifesavers here in Mahwah. So a representative from the American Heart Association, who is a mom right here in Mahwah, Ms. Del Moro, she shared a grateful thank you to all for inspiring our students to live a heart-healthy life. I'm so proud of our Mahwah community creating a nation of lifesavers right here at home. So thank you to JK. Some great news. We have National Merit Scholars to announce at Mahwah High School for members of the class of 2026. Arush Borker, Arnold Zhang, and Nishtha Vias are the recipients of this honor. All three students have been named as members of the top 16,000 students from the original pool of 1.5 million juniors who took the PSAT in 2024. All finalists will be considered for National Merit Scholarship Awards to be offered in 2026. So congratulations to our students on this wonderful achievement. In fact, Mr. Pascal and I were walking around Mahwah High School, and we have a plaque that has students' names that were identified as National Merit Scholars, and we haven't had 3 representatives from a Mahwah class since the 80s. So this is a huge accomplishment. And last but certainly not least, we have 2 retirement announcements that are listed on your board agenda. The first is Laura Lansman, who teaches right here at Betsy Ross School, as well as at Lenape Meadows School. We recognize Laura's 24 years of dedicated service to the students and families in Mahwah. As a special education teacher, Mrs. Lansman has touched countless lives through her kindness, patience, and steady commitment to meeting the individual needs of every child she has served. She has always approached her work with heart, ensuring that her students felt supported, capable, and valued. As Mrs. Landsman begins this next chapter, she looks forward to spending time with her family, especially her grandson, playing golf and traveling. While we will certainly miss her presence in our classrooms, we celebrate the meaningful career she has built here in Mahwah. And we also have Miss Jen Ehrenberg, who is also a longstanding teacher right here at Betsy Ross School. We recognize her 30 years in education, including 21 of those years here in Mahwah as a special education teacher. Throughout her career, Ms. Ehrenberg has made a meaningful difference in the lives of hundreds of students, supporting them with care, expertise, and a deep belief in their potential. Her passion for teaching is evident in the way she approaches her work each day. She has an extraordinary ability to meet students where they are and guide them toward achieving their individual goals. So in retirement, Jen will be spending time with her two children, who she beamed about when talking about them, one an attorney and one a police officer, and she's excited to travel in the coming months. When she dropped off her retirement letter, she shared that she has her eyes on Alaska, where her brother likes to go, like motorcycling and camping. So she's excited to take advantage of that. So really great. So obviously later in the spring, we will have our formal celebration and recognition of our retirees. Thank you. I apologize, Dr. Morthy, for stealing some of your thunder. We should communicate beforehand.
Sorry. Okay. The next is a state and federal reporting requirement. This is the Student Safety Data System report we collected twice a year. It's specific to incidents of violence, vandalism, harassment, intimidation, bullying, weapons offenses, substance offenses, and any other incident leading to student removal of the school. It also is inclusive of HIV training and other programs that support students and teachers throughout the school. The information is collected to fulfill the state and federal requirements, as well as sharing our information with the District Board of Education. The public safety law states that all acts of violence, vandalism, and harassment, intimidation, and bullying must be reported to the Board of Education. So this is the report that spans from July 1, 2025 to December 31st, 2025. We are within the reporting timeline. First slide goes to the school reports. It's broken out by school, as you can see. Violence, vandalism, substance abuse, weapons, HIV, other incidents, and HIV alleged. We are required to report out by schools. I'll give you a second to take a look at that. Next slide is specific to our trainings and programs. We have a laundry list of programs and trainings that we run throughout the district, K through 12. The trainings include, but are not limited to, HIV prevention and policy. We also have conflict resolution, peer relationships, cyberbullying, school culture and climate committees, threat assessments. We have safety teams that we gather data and we talk about student cases to make sure that we are addressing them and supporting them throughout the process. We also have different programs that are running throughout the school. I'll just speak to a couple of them. We have, of course, our character education at all the different levels. At the elementary level specifically is Responsive Classroom. At the secondary level is Restorative Practices. We have our Week of Respect. We have SEL Day. We have SEL infused throughout the entire K through 12 grades and schools. We have Mindful Mondays. We have Thunderbird Thursdays. All things that we try to do to not only educate our students on what a good citizen and individual is, but also really try to build a culture in Mahwah so the kids can feel connected and proud to be a part of our community. Next slide. This is a new report, relatively new. I reported on this the last time. This is specific to restraint and seclusion. This is for individuals or students who are dysregulated at the time, who pose a threat to themselves or to others specific to safety. The individuals who are involved in the restraint are trained to ensure it's done safely. And as you can see, the data is up and it's broken out by school.
Any questions for Dr. Vittor? About student safety day. Thank you very much. Dr. Fair, was that, you have, you have further report? No, tag team. All right, good. So Assistant Superintendent report also. Thank you, Dr. Fair and Dr. Vittor. Ms. Hiramoto, do you have a report for us this evening?
Yes. So I just wanted to begin by sincerely thanking our Buildings and Grounds Department for their incredible hard work and dedication over the past week. You know, following a snowstorm that brought more than 20 inches of snow, the team worked extremely long hours to ensure that our school's parking lots, walkways, entrances were clear and safe and ready for our students and staff. So their commitment and willingness to go above and beyond truly makes a difference, and we're, truly grateful for all they do for the district. I also wanted to take a moment to thank Dr. DeToro for his continued leadership and commitment to Mahwah Public Schools during snowstorms and severe weather events. He's often up late into the night and is up as early as 4, coordinating with the Department of Public Works, Police Department, and the Buildings and Grounds team to receive updates and make sure everything across the district is running smoothly. So his dedication and hands-on approach are greatly appreciated, and I'm grateful to work alongside him and have him as our superintendent. So thank you, Dr. DeToro.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And lastly, at our last board meeting, we discussed the possibility of moving the March 25th board meeting to March 18th due to the original budget submission deadline for March 19. Yesterday, the state of New Jersey issued a memo revising the budget submission deadline to March 27th. So as a result of this change, we will be able to keep our March 25th board meeting as originally scheduled.
Just kidding.
So we do feel that this additional time is important to allow the administration to continue developing a thoughtful, accurate, and responsible budget for the district. And that is all.
All right. Oh, sure. Dr. DeToro. Thank you, Ms. Hiramoto.
What I do want to add to that is I wanted to take a moment to thank the DPW. Glenn at the DPW talked about never sleeping. He is always available to give our district and our team as a whole guidance on where to go with what we need to do with road conditions and things like that. More importantly, the way that Mahwah is addressed during the storms, it's unlike any other town that I'm aware of. So Glenn and the entire crew of the DPW, we can't thank them enough for all that they do to help us out. And the police as well, so, but I did want to talk about that.
Thank you, Dr. DeToro. Yes, this was a doozy, but and nice that Mahwah gave an actual snow day as well, Dr. DeToro, that you've done before, and that's, I'm sure, very appreciated. So, all right, my report this evening. First of all, I just wanted to say Ramadan Mubarak to our Muslim community and friends and neighbors who are celebrating that this month. Our congratulations to our National Merit Scholars. And that is exciting to know that we had 3, and it hasn't happened in a while. So thank you, Dr. Fair, for that report as well. I also just wanted to take a moment, because I think sometimes the infrastructure and the support that we receive doesn't always get valued. So I want to make sure that our IT department has been taking our show on the road with us, and all the setup that is required when we go. First of all, for the multiple presentations that have been done about the referendum. Dr. DeToro and Dr. Fair just wrapped up, we wrapped up our 20th presentation to the community. So again, that takes time and structure and people to put that into place, and microphones that work and all of that. So again, thank you, and thank you for allowing us to take our board meetings on the road as well. We do appreciate it, and we thank all of you for making sure, and from what I'm seeing, you've done a tremendous job. We've had no blips along the way. So everything's working very well. So again, sometimes in our hubbub we forget to thank certain people. So I just wanted to make sure and give a shout out to all of you. Thank you.
Especially after the virtual one last time, that was with all the laptops, that was like.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, it's run smoothly and efficiently. So again, we do thank you. And we will have one more, right, at Mahwah High School. Will be our final road show. And, you know, again, it's been, I think for us as a board, it's actually been nice to go into different school buildings and to experience our facilities and to see some of the things that we are talking about in this referendum as well. All right, I just also wanted to just, again, vote, vote, vote. We are less than 2 weeks to March 10th, to the special election. I'm still surprised, but I know there's a lot going on, and sometimes people still may not have the necessary information. The information is everywhere. There are videos that are up on the website about it. There is an opportunity to ask questions still if you have questions. There's an email address, so go to our website. Please go to the website. There's a tab under a referendum that has all the details. There's frequently asked questions. It really breaks it down. There's videos, etc. So again, hopefully inform yourselves, find out what we're doing and why we're doing it, and please, please vote on March 10th at your local polling locations. 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Right, Mr. Gallen?
Yeah.
Excellent.
And
All
vote by
right.
mail.
And vote by mail, yes. That's still an opportunity to do that as well. So, again, thank you so much.
Early.
All right, board committee reports. Do we have any reports this evening? Mr. Conklin.
I'll make it quick. Just to piggyback on some things that Dr. Morthy already mentioned, we're 13 days away. I've sent out a bunch of emails to the board, most recently about signing up for some help the day before, the day of. So please, I know it's difficult to get out during the day, but if you do have an hour or so that you can spare, please raise your hand, sign up, and come out and give us all a hand. I know the admin team will be out in force, so any support we can give them would be greatly appreciated. Also, to piggyback on what Dr. Morthy said, our website's been updated. It's constantly updated based on questions we're getting from the community. Recently, a reassessment letter went out to the community from the town. Please don't make assumptions off of what you think may happen. Please ask questions and get the facts. We have updated our website to reflect what will actually happen to the tax burden from the bond referendum if it passes based on your reassessment. So I don't want to go into details. I'm not going to go into the algorithm, the algebraic equation and all that stuff, but the information's out there. If you can't find it, please ask. Please don't make assumptions on what's going on. Secondly, regarding the different projects that are being proposed, there is more detail on the website about what they entail, and just as important is if for some reason the referendum does not pass, what the impact would be to the town, to the district, excuse me. So please educate yourself, don't make assumptions, ask questions, raise your hand, and go out and vote on March 10th. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Conklin. Any board member remarks this evening?
Just real quick, just the DPW, if anyone drove through Ramsey yesterday morning after the storm, you'll have a great appreciation for what our Mahwah DPW does. The Ramsey roads were atrocious. They were terrible. They were embarrassing. No, it's my opinion, but it's the truth.
Not as a board.
Not as a board. You were able to tell when Mahwah ended and Ramsey started. So thank you to our DPW for clearing the roads the way that they do, and a huge shout out to our buildings and grounds people. Thank you.
Ms. Jansen?
I just want to say thank you to the administration for getting the word out. I was just over at the high school for an event with the middle schools, and they were pushing the flyers, and we were having lively conversations with parents about it. So, look, I think the casual conversations go a long way. People have in their mind 1 or 2 points that are important to them, and that's it. There's a lot of information out there. If there's something important to you, you can find it. So just let us know what that is, and we can get it. But I really think the administration's doing a wonderful job. I also just wanted to acknowledge Rob's comments about the iReady. My kids have also shared similar sentiments. I've had conversations, and I think there's multiple ways to look at it. I don't think it's an easy answer. We have to balance what we need as a district. And as much as I've heard both my 6th grader and 8th grader giving me a lot of feedback on it, I push back on them too. So I think both sides, there's some conversations that can happen, but I think we are in a good place where we have tools in place and the intent is good. So we just have to figure out what the tweaking is and what that looks like. So I'm just admitting that my children, myself, have given me a lot of pushback, but I've also emphasized to them the extreme value that's come from how we can customize their experience overall. And it's not just about them, it's about all the kids. So that's also what I told them. So it may not be important to them in the moment, but others are benefiting. So.
Thank you, Ms. Jansen. Anyone else? Okay, let's move on to new business then. We have new business A through J this evening. Yes, motion on the floor. Ms. Tim Jansen, seconded by Mr. Gallo. All right, roll call vote, please.
Mr. De Silva,
Yes.
Mr. Gallo,
Yes, except on 17A, I'm abstaining from check number 122824.
Mr. Houston,
Yes.
Mr. Hughes,
Yes.
Mrs. King Jansen,
Yes.
Mr. Copeland,
Yes.
Dr. Murphy.
Yes. All right, let's take new business personnel 18. We normally take our retirements separately, so let's take 18A and B, the retirements, Jennifer Ehrenberg and Laura Landsman. I need a motion on the floor. Mr. Copeland, second by Mr. Hughes. Ms. Hiramoto, please.
Mr. De Silva,
Yes, and congratulations to both.
thank you. Mr. Gallo,
Yes.
Mr. Houston,
Yes.
Mr. Hughes,
Yes, and I thank them for their dedicated service to the Mahwah School District.
Mrs. King Jansen,
Yes.
Mr. Copeland,
Yes.
Dr. Murphy.
Yes. All right, now let's take 18C through K. 18C through K, I need a motion on the floor. Mr. Hughes, second by Mr. Copeland. Roll call vote, please. Ms. Hiramoto.
Mr. De Silva,
Yes.
Mr. Gallo,
Yes.
Mr. Houston,
Yes.
Mr. Hughes,
Yes.
Mrs. Ting Jansen,
Yes.
Mr. Copeland,
Yes.
Dr. Murphy.
Yes. Public questions or comment, public participation at board meetings is in accordance with bylaw 0167. At this time, members of the public may ask questions or make a comment on educational issues or school matters of community interest. As a matter of fairness, you're asked to limit your questions to no more than one and your remarks to no longer than 3 minutes. If you're here representing a group, please identify yourself, the group, and your position in the group. If you're here as an individual, please provide your name and address. Okay, I need a motion to open the meeting to the public. Mr. De Silva, second by Mr. Gallo. We are officially open to the public.
Thank you.
Nope.
Bob Ferguson, 23 After Terrace. Just to follow up on our earlier conversation, thank you, Dr. Nuturo, for your responses. I just want to make sure I'm clear. What I'm saying is clear. I'm not concerned about the testing, but it's the practicing. It's the daily practicing. I think I don't know what the baby with the bathwater. There's definitely some things to be gained from this. It's a matter of turning the balance in the speakers a little bit. I think we're a little over too far over balance, and the ask is just take a look at it amongst the teachers, amongst the students, and listen to the parents. And say, let's just adjust this a little bit and see how it works in the future. So let's make sure that was clear.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Mr. Ferguson, for your follow-up. All right, seeing no one else coming forward at this time, motion to close the meeting to the public. Mr. Gallo, second by Mr. Copeland. All right, we do not require an executive session at the end of this evening, so motion to adjourn. Mr. Hughes and Ms. Ting Jansen, second. Sorry. My apologies. Got confusing on this side of the table. All right, thank you very much. Have a good evening. Thank you.